Greetings, everybody. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Font, and with me, as always, Caleb Font.
Good morning, everybody.
I have a cold again because I've been playing way too many video games late at night and then getting like 5 hours of sleep.
Video games, plural.
Okay, one video game, Rainbow Six Siege.
James is slightly addicted to this particular game.
Caleb and I have never played with Caleb at 5:30 in the morning before work.
Yes,
Twice.
we have-ish, maybe.
Twice or three times?
2 or 3 times now.
Yeah, so, because that's how desperate I am. And I bought it for Caleb so that he would play with me because he's my only morning friend.
Yeah.
He's my only friend who wakes up in the morning.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think Jonathan does he?
No, he doesn't like waking up in the morning.
But yeah, he gets on so early, though.
He gets on early and then he gets on when he gets off work.
Anyways.
I don't know, it depends.
Yeah, so James is slightly addicted to Rainbow Six, and for good reason. It is a good game. It is a good, solid game that even if you get really good at it, there's always somebody better than you.
Oh, yes, always, because there's literally Pro League.
Yeah.
Where people make money.
Really? I didn't know they
there's
actually
Pro
have...
League, it's on ESPN.
Oh, they actually do an ESPN one.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope I never meet one of those guys.
No, you shouldn't, hopefully, because they're probably level like 200.
Yeah. I actually I met a, what do they call them, where they only play one character in the game.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called.
Anyways, I actually met a guy who did that. He played the dude with the giant shield that, like, and goes all the way big.
Yeah.
Anyways, he was ridiculously good at it.
Yep.
And it was awesome. It took him forever to get the final kill, but he eventually got it. But it was so cool.
It is fun to watch people that are way better than you.
But the thing is like, why would you want to play just one character?
Because he probably has been playing since the start of the game, and so that was the only character he had. And then he just kept playing and didn't buy anybody.
Or he's just one of those people that, once you get really good at one character, it's just your natural fallback, and he's just one of those people who's like, screw everybody else. I'm really good at this particular character.
Yep. I mean, I'm just trash at everything, so.
Yeah. Well, not complete trash.
No, not complete trash, but I'm not good.
Yeah. But anyways, Rainbow Six, what's so much fun about it is that you can do so many different approaches to be able to get to the objective.
You can
it's
do
not
loud and proud. You can do quiet as a mouse.
Yeah, you can do silent but deadly.
Just like everyone's farts. Especially you girls. I know you fart sometimes.
Yeah, they do. Have you ever farted in the couch and then, not told your wife, and then got up and walked away, and she was like, "Have you been gassing?"
And you went, no, honey, it must be the dead rat that I found under the couch.
Yes, I did that last night when we were watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I was letting it rip into the couch, not telling my wife, and I got up.
Were you watching Beyblade? Let her rip.
What?
Never mind.
Okay. But anyways, I was like, yeah, in the morning, please do not sit down on that section of the couch. You will regret it.
You might die.
You might die.
Now, speaking of farts, Caleb has a hilarious story about farts.
I do. There's a professional dart player who...
Because we're 5 years old in this program.
Exactly. We come up with things that we want to actually talk about. And it just happens that, like he says, we're 5 years old. And so, as such, we like to talk about farting. Anyways, Gary Anderson is a dart player. He's a professional. He does this for a living. And he was playing against a gentleman from... he was a Dutchman. So anyways, the Dutchman is blaming this Gary for letting it rip while they're playing darts. So that way, it was such a, how do you say it? Yeah, it says twice world champion Scotsman Gary Anderson, 47, won Friday's match 10-2 to reach the quarterfinals, but his Dutch opponent, Wesley Harms, 34, said he was affected by a fragrant smell. Anderson...
Fragrant. I would never say a flatulence is fragrant. I guess it is fragrant. It's just not the word you think of.
It's not the word you would... Anderson has left... He thought that Anderson farted, basically. And this is his quote. It'll take me 2 nights to lose this smell from my nose.
You're not a chef. How delicate is your nostrils?
I don't know, but I guess when you're playing dart...
How delicate are your nostrils, I should say.
Exactly. But anyways, the Dutchman is like Gary, who's like, No, it wasn't me. It was a smell like over that way. It was like it wasn't me. I thought it was him.
Oh my gosh.
It was like the total 10-year-old blaming each other for farting on stage.
So remember, kids, if you're ever in a high-stakes dart competition, eat a lot of beans before, and you will ruin your opponent's ability to throw a dart.
And cabbage, beans and cabbage.
Beans and cabbage,
Well,
and some onions, too.
I think about
and
it.
broccoli.
He's a Scotsman, so he's probably, downing the cabbage and corned beef. So beforehand.
And all the alcohol he can find.
Probably. Yeah. So it was really funny. He was totally like, I swear on my son's life that I did not do this. So
I like that accent, Caleb.
I don't know. Everybody's like, was that Irish? Was that Scottish? Was that English? Where did you come up with this accent? But anyways, so yeah, he ended up losing in the final rounds, but there was still some controversial about, he was like grabbing his nose and looking at the other dude like he did something. But yeah, so if you ever play Gary Anderson in a game of darts, just be prepared to play a stinky round there.
Stinky round.
A stinky round.
So, Caleb, what's the most you've ever spent on a pair of pants? Jeans, specifically.
Probably $60 for a good pair of Duluths.
See, I think I've spent about $50 on a pair of American Eagle.
Okay, yeah.
That's not too much, not too bad.
No, that's not bad for a good pair of jeans.
No, and I've had them for over a year, and I still like them. But I, according to Fine Tailored, top 10 expensive jeans.
Oh, gosh.
We'll just skip around a little bit. The number 10 on this list, it's 3-in-1, or 3 times 1. I don't know how to pronounce it.
3-in-1? So is it...
It's 3X1.
Jeans, capris, and shorts?
Sure.
With the zipper? Remember those? Those were so much fun.
Those were awesome. Anyway, you're a total dad if you wear them, no offense.
Back to the 90s, ladies and gentlemen.
So they are made-to-order service, isn't exactly cheap. 3-in-1 charges at least $1,200 for their custom-fit jeans.
What?
$1,200. Okay,
$1,200.
That's not too bad. So that was number 10.
Not too bad.
Come on, Caleb. We're both poor. You got to think about people who actually have money here. In Hollywood and stuff, or who need to have the status of having the cool jeans. So the other jeans, we'll just skip down to 5 from 10. So 12 is the lowest on this list. $1,200 is the lowest on this list.
Lowest for a pair of jeans.
Yes. APO jeans, the most expensive jeans in the world, often come with luxurious bling. More importantly, the jeans come with a small diamond in place of the usual button, making rich people feel luxurious just by unbuttoning their pants. The price of each APO jeans depends on the gems and materials used, but a $4,000 bill is pretty normal price for just ordering one pair.
So I could purchase my car or a pair of jeans with a diamond for a button.
Yep. So we'll skip down to number 2.
Okay, number 2.
Dassault Apparel, trashed denim line. That's what they look like.
Okay, so I'm looking at this picture going, I think I have a pair of those.
Yeah, you do. Just without the skull and the bling.
I'm pretty sure I could find a patch
Something
and
like that.
iron it on. Hey, look, I found this skull on eBay for $10. I'm going to iron that sucker
There
on
we
there.
go. No, these are worth so much money.
That's right.
So, Caleb, guess how much these pants are worth?
I'm going to guess 6. Go 6.
6,000?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went from 1,200
Yeah.
at number 10 down to 5, number 5 with 4,000.
Okay, yeah. I'm still going
You're
to...
still going to say 6?
I'm going to bump it to 7.
You are so low.
Oh my god.
The luxurious jeans go for $250,000 a pop, making them only accessible to the most
Stupid.
the most disgustingly rich people on earth.
The most... I have all this money.
These pants look like rapper pants. Like, the only people that would wear these pants are rappers. Like, I don't think I would ever see Elon Musk rocking these.
I don't know. He
is
might.
disgustingly rich.
Yes.
He's worth billions of dollars, but I don't think he would wear these.
So you could buy a Ferrari or these jeans.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically.
But you already have 5 Ferraris because you're rich, and you just, put another hole in your jeans? That doesn't make sense.
What?
You need new pants, and so you go and buy these.
But there's already holes in those jeans, so
So this, I know that's why my analogy didn't make any sense. You're cool, and you got to have these jeans, Caleb. You don't understand status when you're fabulously wealthy.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to spend $200,000 on a pair of jeans.
Now, number one, the Secret Circus clothing.
Oh my gosh.
Is that what it's called?
What is that? Looks like something my wife has.
Yeah, Circus. Is that Circus?
Secret Circus. Yeah.
Okay. Number one, Secret Circus. Yeah, number one, Secret Circus clothing. A few years ago, under the radar clothing designer, Secret Circus Clothing made everyone's jaw drop when they announced a pair of jeans worth, guess, Caleb.
500,000.
Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
750,000.
Keep going.
$1 million?
Keep going.
1.5?
A little lower. $1.3 million. It's easily the most expensive pair of jeans ever created, giving whoever buys it literally $1 million booty.
I'm guessing those are diamonds then.
With a price like that, you might think no one would be crazy enough to buy it. But no, someone actually picked up a pair through Secret Service clothing. Kept the buy... What? But no, someone actually picked up a pair, though Secret Service clothing kept the buyer's identity a secret. The company is infamous for keeping its activities under wraps, so it's probably the reason why you haven't heard of them before.
Sounds slightly sketchy.
At first glance, $1 million pair of jeans doesn't really look out of the ordinary. What? At first glance, the $1 million jeans don't really look out of the ordinary. A lot of people probably wouldn't even give it a second look until they see the back of the jeans. On the right pocket is encrusted with 15 real diamonds, the main reason for the $1.3 million price.
You're going to destroy your furniture.
It's a luxurious design only rich people would find fashionable.
I mean, like, you're going to sit down and you're going to gouge whatever you sit
in. So, if you look at my kitchen table, you're actually sitting on one. If you look at my kitchen chairs, on the right side, there's a bunch of scratches.
Yeah.
Because I have a key ring with 3 keys on it. And don't ask me why, because people think I'm insane. I keep it in my back pocket.
No.
That's where I keep my keys. And it scratches the heck out of our furniture. I cannot imagine what diamonds would do.
Yeah.
Because it's literally the hardest substance.
Why is there a hole under my butt cheek?
Every seat I sit in.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I was like, give me the most blingiest pants.
Give me the most homosexual looking pants you got.
I want diamonds on both pockets and the button. How much is that going to put me back?
At least $2. With a bunch of zeros.
With a bunch of zeros. Yeah, if it's 1.5 just for the right pocket, I want them on the left pocket, and I want one honking diamond in the front.
As the button.
As the button.
Okay, just thought I'd specify that.
As the button.
So, Caleb has an update on our barrel friend.
I do have an update on our
If you listen to one of our podcasts.
Yeah, we're not sure which
one. I can't remember
one.
which one, but there was a guy in a barrel trying to cross the Atlantic.
A Frenchman, to be specific. Yes, a Frenchman, he decided he would build a barrel, and he would float across the ocean, taking, I think he said it was going to be like 3 to 4 months as the amount of time. Anyway, so I was just curious, so I looked and see, where is this gentleman at the moment? Well, he is actually between South America, actually almost dead center of South America and Africa right now. Yeah, so he's cruising right along.
Is he where he wanted to be?
Yeah, I mean, well, he's just going with the tide, so he's just like wherever he's just like, whatever, I'm just going to go. Just going to do this. So yeah, there's a Frenchman out in the middle of the ocean, so beware, people.
Make sure not to hit him.
Yes. I mean, it'd be really difficult because his barrel is ginormous.
If you want to hear about the what we talked about, it's back in episode 12.
Episode 12. But anyways, yeah.
Eggnog.
Yeah, his barrel is a giant orange thing, and it's pretty cool.
I'll link it again down in the description if you care to track his progress.
Yeah, I think he's had one of his bottles of wine now, because he had 2 bottles of wine, one for his birthday and
one for the New Year.
One for the New Year. So I think he's already broke open at least one of his bottles of wine, and then he has a thing of cheese. I think he was going to eat it for his birthday, which I think was in March. So
he's getting close to his birthday.
I think
be sure to go on his Twitter if he has one.
I think he does. I think he has a Twitter. But yeah, you can actually go on to a website and you can actually track, follow his track. It's not check it about once every 3 weeks, or it's not interesting.
You're like, ooh, he moved 2 feet.
Because I'm looking at it and going, he's going south now. Wait, how far is he at? And I had to zoom all the way out, and I'm like, oh, he's made some progress. Good for you, my friend.
I know. It's like.
And speaking of over the ocean, I have another one about bullfighters. Bullfighters, but not just any kind of bullfighters. These ones come from China, and when you come from China, what kind of fighting do you do? Kung Fu, people. Kung Fu bullfighting. Yes, this is actually a thing. I actually watched the YouTube video of it, and I was rather intrigued. So here's a little bit of it. Several times a week, I'm just reading from the article I found, Kung Fu teacher Ren Rizui enters a ring to spar with a bovine opponent and 5 times his weight and capable of killing him. Ren's mixed martial arts and bullfighting worries his mother, but the 24-year-old has never been hurt. Besides, he says, grappling with a snorting bull is exciting. Oh my gosh. It symbolized the bravery of men. Ren told the return in China, Eastern Province in Beijing. I did not say that right. Beijing. What? Why is it No?
No, Beijing.
Yeah, Beijing with a Z.
Yep. Maybe they were wrong.
Yeah. Unlike Spain, more famous sport, the Chinese variant of bullfighting involves no swords nor gore. Instead, they fuse moves of wrestling with the skill and speed of a kung fu to bring down the beast, weighing up to 882 pounds.
You know who'd be really good at this?
A Bockelman?
No, Poe.
Poe? Well, he weighs like 800 pounds.
Well, but he could just use the whooshy finger hold.
On a cow? But there's no pinky.
Yeah, on the horn.
There's no fingers.
On the horn, on the very tip of the horn.
But even... How did he get the bull? Because he's fighting that bull.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Did the bull have fingers?
Probably.
I think it did. Movie. I think that bull had fingers. Why would a bull have fingers?
I don't know. I just want to make that a t-shirt now. Why would a bull have fingers?
But anyway, so I watched the video, and at first I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. You're thinking of the rodeo where our bulls just go absolutely bonkers, or in bullfighting where they're charging the guy. No, they're just standing, they lead them into the middle of the arena. They're just standing there. And they're just chill. They're like, whatever, bro. I'm just here. And the Kung Fu guy is like, and then he grabs the dude's horns and starts trying to rip his head off.
And you're like, the bull's like,
and then the bull
you're trying to fight a Toyota Corolla here.
And then the bull's finally like, whoa, wait a second, what's happening? And by then the bull's head, he's looking upside down at the ceiling. It's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh.
So I actually have a link. I have a link to both the farting one and the bovine fighting.
So be sure to look for those in the description below.
Yeah, because they're doing all these kung fu moves and stuff, and then they tackle this cow that's just standing there.
It doesn't. Yeah, I don't know who comes up with these, but I'm sure it wasn't a woman.
Oh, most definitely, and I'm pretty sure it was somebody drinking a male beverage of some kind. A male beverage?
A male beverage. That sounds really gross, Caleb.
Adult beverage.
That also sounds gross.
An adult beverage?
I know. Alcohol's just gross, man.
Oh, alcohol.
Even though it's super fun to have a beer or two and play Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes, dude, just don't do a drinking game with deaths.
No, you will die. You will die of alcohol poisoning.
You will die of alcohol poisoning. Though you might be more interesting to listen to than most of the people that's on that game.
That is very true.
But anyways, yeah. So bullfighting, fart darts.
Expensive jeans.
Expensive jeans. What was your other topic that you had, James?
That was it. Oh, no, you're right. So, Caleb, did you know that Elon Musk has... The billionaire Elon Musk, inventor of PayPal and SpaceX and Tesla and The Boring Company and probably other stuff I don't know about?
I think I know about him, yeah.
He's cameoed in TV and movies.
Oh.
He was in The Big Bang Theory, and he talked to one of the characters for an extensive period of time and shared a half-eaten piece of pie with him.
Okay.
It was they were both at a a soup kitchen on Thanksgiving,
Okay.
and they're just talking, and the guy's like, "You're Elon Musk." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is how I give back to the community." And then he's like, "Hey, look, this homeless person didn't quite eat this pie. You want to share it with me?"
Ooh.
And the guy's like, "Yeah, sharing half-eaten piece of pie with Elon Musk." And then the other one that was more notable, like he's done very small cameos just with rich people.
Yeah.
But he was in Iron Man 2, and he briefly meets with Tony Stark and is like, "Oh, hey, how's it going, Tony?" And he's like, "Elon, nice to see you."
Yeah.
And then he just walks off screen, and that's it. And I was like, wow, he's like a real life Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Making, spaceships that can re-land. Because he did that himself. He doesn't have a pile of engineers behind him. But he came up with the idea and probably with the concept.
Yeah.
Well, with the concept is easy. You can be like, all right, I want you to make this, and then they make it. But also I bet he
has to have some engineering.
He must, because we know a lot about Elon Musk, as you can tell. And so
we're really up to date on him.
But anyways, what I thought was funny, not funny, but something I found interesting, is I was like, I wonder how much Robert Downey Jr. is worth. Like, they just shook hands. A lot of wealth just shook hands.
Yeah.
So Robert Downey Jr., according to one Google search, and the top result, is worth $300 million.
That's a bit of money.
That's a lot of Marvel money.
That's pretty much all it is anymore.
Guess how much Elon Musk is worth? Because he's an actual inventor. He's created things that people use and want.
Well, James already told me this before, so I'm just gonna throw out a fake number because I already know it. $7 billion.
A lot higher.
$22 billion.
I was wrong. 20.7 billion with a B.
20.7.
I was only off by 2 billion.
So he could buy a lot of those pants.
He could buy a lot of those pants.
He could actually buy 100. A lot. We're just gonna go with a lot because there's over 100,000 of those pants.
He could buy a lot of those pants because who cares? No, he could buy 100,000 of those pants with just 1 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so he could buy 2 million.
He could buy a lot of pants.
2 million of those pants.
Of those $1 million pants.
Of those $1 million, 1 point whatever.
$1.3 million.
1.3 million pants. Yeah.
Because he wants diamonds on his butt. Well, there was somebody
who doesn't want diamonds on their butt.
Me?
It's like a superpower.
Although that's what poor people would say. I don't want that. It's stupid.
I want plastic
I can
shinies.
afford it. Ooh. Caleb, I'm not from a trailer park. I don't need sparklies on my butt.
So I like Duluth because they have this little, as a man, there's things that happen when you try to bend and move.
Like right now, Caleb is manspreading. People would be very upset if you were on a subway right now.
Yeah. Anyways, I'd be...
Or in a subway.
Exactly. So thankfully, stretchy pants have come out for men that don't look womanly.
Stretchy pants.
All right. My made-up word for the day is out there. And so, anyways, Duluth has made what they have called the ballroom jeans.
Ooh.
Oh, I love my ballroom jeans. Because what they've done is they've taken a little like triangle patch.
Ballroom like dancing, right?
Exactly. So lots of free movement is what they were going for.
Oh, okay.
And so they got a little patch under the area,
the crotchety area,
and what it does is when you move, it doesn't bind things up or splat them against the side of your leg.
Women totally understand what we're talking about.
No, but all the guys do.
They're like, ouchie.
The guys go, ooh, splat, I've been there.
So I typed in ballroom jeans, and Duluth comes up twice, and there are different prices. They are rated very high, 4.5.
Yeah.
4,000 reviews.
Oh my goodness, that is really good.
And then I scoot over a little bit more, and then there's for $100, rock and roll denim.
Rock and roll denim.
That's the website.
See, the problem is if you're going into rock and roll, you want things super tight.
Yeah, you do, because you got to hit those high notes, man.
That's right.
If everything is getting crushed, you can sing those high notes.
That's right. And if you... Never mind. But anyways, I do know that Duluth actually makes jeans out of fire hose. And so they're extremely durable.
Duluth sounds like a good company.
I'm actually wearing their underwear right now, and I love them.
That's awesome.
Yes. These are $25.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so they're expensive, but what I like about them is they're long.
Yep.
And they, how do I want to say this politely? When you work a lot and you get a little smelly,
Yep.
it blocks the smell.
That's awesome.
So just so you know, guys, Duluth underwear, yeah, I'm going to get at least another couple pair.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, though their videos are amazing.
I think I've heard a lot of their commercials.
Yeah, they're the ones that do the guy stretching and he's like the opera guy. So they bend down and he's like, ah, because his things are tight, and then they're like ballroom jeans, and he goes down, he's like, ball.
Oh my gosh. I'll link it in the description.
Or like, what happens if you get attacked by an angry beaver?
What? What happens when you get attacked by an angry
Well,
beaver?
if you're wearing normal jeans, you get your legs eaten off.
But
If you're wearing the other jeans, they lose their teeth, and he laughs at them. I mean, it's just...
that sounds like the Old Spice commercials when they were good.
Yeah, it's like the Old Spice commercials, except they do they're like cartoons rather than real people.
Okay.
So it makes it better.
Cartoons are always funnier.
Yeah, cartoons are always funnier. I like cartoons.
We're 5, as we said earlier.
Yeah, we like video games, cartoons, and YouTube.
And somehow we're married and he has 3 kids.
I fooled my way in.
Yep, he's like, hey, I'm sophisticated and mature.
I play instruments.
Yep. So you were every douchebag in college playing a guitar?
I play this piano, and
You're
I
like,
play
hey,
this guitar.
You're like, hey, baby, I play on the worship team at church.
That's right. Let's go out and talk about Jesus.
JK farts. Get that wedding ring on. Hope I don't. And then, yeah. You guys are married forever now because they have tattoo rings.
We do have tattoo rings. We were like, yep, this is forever, so we're going to make it permanent.
Until you die, and then your skin rots off your body, and then you're just a skeleton.
But most people actually get mummified because as much crap as they pump into them.
And as much McDonald's as you eat in your lifetime?
Exactly. So they actually found this lady, this cave lady from somewhere that they found frozen or buried. And she actually, you can still clearly see her tattoo. And it actually looks halfway decent.
That sounds horrible.
It's very creepy, but it's still like...
Well, let me rephrase that. Getting a tattoo anytime before now sounds horrible.
Before now?
Like 2019.
Oh, so you're saying like anytime... What?
Getting it...
Are you saying
before
like getting...
modern times.
Oh, yeah.
Going to the doctor before modern times, like back in like early 1900s, sounds horrendous.
You have this issue. I think you need to lose more blood.
All right. I think we need to take out your kidneys. We're not sure what that is yet, but we're going to take them out because they're both infected, maybe? I don't know. They're not the correct color. Maybe they are. We don't know. Chop, chop, chop.
Your urine is the wrong color.
Oh, you died. Whoopsie.
Oh, my God.
Ha, we're doctors. Also, we're insane because we like opening up people.
Yeah. But anyways, tattoos are awesome. I like tattoos. I only have one. I'm probably only ever going to get the one. But how they used to do tattoos was ridiculous.
All right, so we're going to get this pine needle and we're going to spit on it. I don't know.
It doesn't work that way. You have to have ink of some kind.
Well, yeah.
You
That's
take a
what you smash up some berries for.
Have you ever seen, you've seen Moana, right?
Yes, I have seen Moana.
Like that's how they do tattoos, like used to do tattoos.
I don't remember the scene.
You don't remember them tattooing the dude?
No, keep going.
Well, anyways, they have a sharp, it's not, I don't know if it's a stick or whatever it is, but then they dip ink into it and then they put it, they have it and then they tap it.
Oh, yeah.
And they're tapping it. And in that particular scene, they're showing this like massive tattoo that they're doing on this guy. And you hear like somebody in the background going, "Ow, and it goes to this other little guy getting like this really teeny tiny tattoo. And she's like, it's okay. It'll be over soon. He's like, ah. But anyways, there's actually a guy, a modern tattoo artist that does old school style tattooing.
Oof.
And I'll have to do the research and everything, but he's actually extremely popular and his tattoos are super expensive.
Well, I'll have to do the research. There's a guy who cuts your hair with a hatchet.
That doesn't sound so bad.
No, it doesn't, but like he gets real close, like he can do a fade.
That's pretty sweet.
Kind of scary.
So he's not like throwing it.
No, he hits it with a hammer.
That sounds slightly scary.
I don't know. Point of the story is I get my hair cut by Kenny Williams. Anyways.
Who also does not sponsor the show.
Nope, nobody sponsors this.
Nobody sponsors this show.
I'm just really broke now because I bought all this stuff.
We are free spirits.
Yes, we can do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want, say whatever we want.
Anyway.
Except we're married, and so that really limits things.
It does, because we can't talk about butts. Wait, we just did.
Or hair.
What?
I got yelled at for talking about the hair in the shower.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
If you go back to one of our first episodes, he talks about his wife being Chewbacca.
Yeah, I got let known about that.
Whatever.
But it's funny.
She doesn't even listen to the podcast.
She doesn't, but my sisters do. So they were like, did you hear what Caleb said? I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, let's just talk about our wives all the time.
All the time.
I know Olivia doesn't listen to it. Because it's too cringy for her.
Too cringy?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, and Google Play. And message us on Instagram, Morning Eggnog.
Yes, Morning Eggnog.
One word. And if you type in James Font Podcast, I'm going to change the network eventually to something different. But James Font Podcast is right now. So thank you so much. And have a lovely morning, afternoon, or night.
See ya.
Love you. Kisses.
Kisses.
Drive fast.
Take chances.
Smoke grass.
And weed.
It's the same thing.
I know.